Let's do it. And now, the continuing saga of Driving in the Rain with Eddie Pepitone.
Oh boy, I haven't seen rain like this since the last time I saw rain like this. It was coming down in droves. You couldn't see an inch in front of you. And whenever I can't see an inch in front of me, I like to drive. So I got into my car, I put on my Uber app. I was in my element, my Honda Element, which was also an Uber, an Instacart, / Bloodmobile, / DoorDash, / vaccination, / therapy mobile, / bookmobile, / all of the apps from the gig economy, and I started to drive here in Los Angeles. It was a bomb cyclone, all the moisture coming in over the Pacific into northern and then southern California where I was. The car kept hydroplaning, but I didn't mind that at all. I had a flight attendant with me. She was like, "Buckle up, bitch." I was like, "Who are you, Jesse? From Breaking Bad?" She said, "No, I'm a flight attendant and you're hydroplaning." I said, "Look, I gotta deliver a pizza to a beautiful broad." And she said, "Go ahead," and we hydroplaned our way down La Cienega Boulevard. And the rain was coming down so hard that it just made you think, my God, I wish I was home. I just wish I was home and I didn't have to earn money in this goddamn gig economy. And just then, a man walked in front of my car. I jammed on the brakes. The flight attendant said, "Emergency." I said I'd like a pillow. I said, if you're a flight attendant, I'm going to start asking you flight attendant things. Also, I want a meal that's dairy-free. She said, "I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're driving an Uber / blood." You got all of those things. The man, I jammed on the brakes and we hydroplaned. We hydroplaned right toward him. He turned out to be a well-known circus performer named Mr. Buttons. I recognized him in the last second. He was able to nimbly tumble. He was a tumbler, and he nimbly tumbled away from my car, and I rolled down the window and I said, "Buttons, you're an asshole," and I kept driving. I hate when circus performers get in my way. I had to deliver a pizza to a gorgeous broad down La Cienega, and the rain just came down harder. I looked in the back seat, and the flight attendant, for some reason that beguiles me, had hung herself, and it was very difficult to do in my Honda Element. The ceilings were low. I don't know how she did it, but there she was, dangling from my light on top of the Honda Element, the little indoor light that you have on a car. I hope you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I pulled over. I gently took her out of the car and put her on a hillside grassy knoll, not unlike the one where Kennedy was shot, the little grassy knoll. I never believed that it was a lone gunman, which was also a short-lived show on Fox that a friend of mine, Dean Haglund, did. And Dean couldn't believe they canceled it after 6 episodes, but that's Los Angeles, ain't it? And that's why I'm driving an Uber / Lyft / Bloodmobile / Instacart / DoorDash / Uber Eats / Riss. So I laid the flight attendant down on the grassy knoll. I did a couple of Hail Marys over her, and I got back in my car real quick, like the rain was pounding down. I knew nobody had seen me because you couldn't see an inch in front of you unless someone was an inch away from me. They did not see me doing that. And just then, I got back in the car, and again, Mr. Buttons was in front of my car. I said, Buttons, are you trying to collect insurance? Are you one of these people who throws themselves in front of cars because tumbling isn't paying the living wage? And he said to me in one of the most cockeyed accents I'd ever heard, he said, I am a tumbler. I said, fuck you, Buttons. I would not throw myself in front of your car. I am just lost. I can't see in the rain. I said, Buttons, I liked your early work. You were tumbling in a very artistic manner, and lately I saw you tumble for Verizon on a commercial like Giamatti, you little whore. Yes, I needed the money. I said, get out of my way, Buttons. I gotta deliver a pizza to a beautiful, beautiful broad on La Cienega. And just then, I tried to start the car, and it wouldn't start. I said, Buttons, you know anything about engines? And he just tumbled away from me. I said, fuck it. I sat in the back, and I started to eat the pizza. The rain pounded down. It was like an alcoholic pounding drinks at 2 p.m, watching UFC after his wife left him.
Thanks for joining us on another Driving in the Rain with Eddie Pepitone.